Hey guys, Nijda from St. Vincent Jewelry Center. I mentioned to you guys before, our building, it's a one-stop shop. We do a lot of different things. Some of the stuff we're gonna show you today is gonna be the things that are behind the scenes. So people that do melting, casting, manufacturing. So we're gonna check it out. We're at Queenie now. Let's go check out what they do. Okay guys, so this is Talar from Queenie. So we're here to kind of see what they do here. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How long have you guys been in business?
My parents have been in the business about 40 years.
And so tell us what you do here exactly.
So we're a jewelry manufacturing company. We do wholesale, we retail, we manufacture anything from gold to silver. We do stone setting, polishing, everything A to Z basically.
And you guys have been here how long?
About 40 years. My parents started the business 40 years ago, and then me and my sister joined about 10 years ago.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about, guys. You know how you guys see jewelry, you're like, oh, how is that made? Or how does that necklace get produced? Well, this is the way it is. This is the behind the scenes. Everything starts with the gold. And how does it get manufactured? We're gonna show you. Let's go check it out. Okay, Carney, so we're in the first step of the process. Tell us, what do you guys do in this room?
This room, we call it like the wax room, or actually we call it the ladies' wax room.
Okay.
What a joker.
The girls inside, they process the orders that we get from either wholesalers or the retailers, and they start processing them.
Okay.
So every order has an SKU number.
Okay.
What's SKU number? The SKU number is like a number which is related with the mold number that we have here. As you see, each and every single mold, they are numbered. Let's suppose number 973 came in order with certain size number like 7 or 8 or whatever. They use that wax machine over here to pull that one out. Like you see, you have one sample here. And then it goes to the lady Anna over there, which is like very professionalized in like sizing rings on the wax. She sizes it makes it ready.
Okay.
And gives it to a lady Virgin over here. As you see on the boxes, she has like, let's say 10 carat, 10 means like 10 karat red. She puts the ring inside if it's red.
Okay.
If it's like yellow, she uses this one, turn, and white. As you see right now, after that, she's gonna put them on a tree. That's what we call a tree. As you see over there on the top of that drawers, you have like ready-made trees that's gonna go to investment inside. So this is some trees that she prepares it over there, and later on, those are gonna go inside to the casting room. And the gypsum room, we call it like gypsum room, which is like investment, and they're going to go some investment, and they're going to be cooked like according to whatever it's programmed. As we speak, we have over like 30,000 designs that we work with.
Okay. So let's say there's a jeweler that 10 years ago had your design and did a mold.
Yes.
You still have that, or do you keep it?
Yeah, I keep it. Through all years, there's like up and downs like life. Sometimes somebody's business is very good, and suddenly it shuts down, goes slow, then all of a sudden it rises again. So we're ready for that person when it rises again.
Wow, so you must have some molds that are almost
Yeah,
40 years old.
It's kept, yeah.
Wow.
40, even 50 years old.
Wow.
I brought some back from Lebanon with me. Yeah.
Wow. And,
Yeah,
keep them all in this room?
Yeah, in this room, some I have in my storage in my house, you know. Some are like numbered with pictures and stuff like that.
Okay, so
This is the one with waxes.
okay.
Let's say whenever we're not like that busy, we store them, we prepare them. We know that this is going to sell in like a month or 2 weeks, you know.
So you store them in Tupperware.
Yes.
So I should invest money in Tupperware because
You should.
I mean, look
You
at
should.
this.
And as you see, it's transparent. We can see inside, and it keeps the temperature like really good inside, you know. Here, you see, those are all numbered molds.
Wow.
And then we have the metal mold machine.
Okay.
So that's another process. It's with metal mold. Usually it's made for like lightweight charms, you know, like 0.5 gram, 1 gram charms, like you see over here. We have like thousands of them. There is some unique people that they're specialized on making them that we use.
Okay.
We contract them, they make it outside, and each one costs around like $200. You see how much investment we have.
Oh yeah. So this is what we call the
Ladies' wax.
ladies' wax room. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go to the next step. Carney, explain to us. This is a room we're standing in. Can you explain some of the items that are here and what you do here?
We have multiple operations in this room,
Okay.
particularly. So when the girls prepare the tree inside, it comes to here, And the guy who makes the investment, first of all, you have to excuse me for the mess that we have here. You're excused. This is what happens after like 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Here,
you're busy, which is good.
So yes, so
Yeah.
the trees come here, and the guy takes the tree and starts wrapping these flasks. So I have a new one here. This is my last new one I have here. He wraps them with some special tapes. Then he puts them inside the trees, brings them here. This is an investment machine.
Okay.
So he can use like 6 trees at a time.
Yeah.
And it has certain way of doing it.
Yeah.
So you will have consistent result. This is the investment machine. Then that's the oven over there.
Okay, got it.
And we put them in the oven. That's the program that we have. So we have multiple ovens, but that's the best one we use. And it cooks it overnight. In the morning when I come, it's ready to go. I start casting them. Usually like a good day of casting, it takes me like around until like 1 or 2 o'clock I'll be done. After I cast them, I pour the gold inside. It depends if it's with stones or without. It has different process. The ones with stones, we have the breaker called the investment. This takes it out from inside, and this is the process that we use. And for the other type without stones, we put them in the water. Then this is the running water. Then we clean them with the jet washer. See, it's very strong jet washer that we have. Then after that, we cut the trees, we organize it, we put them in the tumblers. This is some production that we had, let's say, because of we're not using the chemical substances that we used to use like 25 years back, like bombing and stuff like that, with cyanide.
Yes, yes.
So we're using, they came out with this technology, which is like small pins inside like this. It turns in a high speed and it makes the gold shine like this. So another like 2 minutes process, this gold is going to be shiny. And after this, it goes to us inside and we organize it, we give it to a jeweler. The jeweler cleans it up. If it needs sizing, he sizes it up. Then we have the polishing machine over here for the first process. This is the polishing machine over here. It goes inside here. This has like, again, different processes, like 3-4 steps. Then from here, it goes to the polishing room.
What is all these little things in here? I mean, it's a polishing machine, but what's in here that makes it polished?
Yeah, this is like some shots that, like I said, it has different processes. It's made of like hard plastic.
Hard plastic.
Or hard rocks,
Okay.
It starts with that, we add some liquid in it and with some certain timing, and it starts rolling, so flipping, like right and left, according to what we program.
Okay.
And then from this process, we use it over here. This is, I think it's a nuts, I'm going to get
Yeah. Well, it's like walnut shells.
Walnut shells. After here, we have much like smaller walnut shells, like almost like kind of thing is here. It makes it more shinier.
Okay.
And then it goes to polishing.
Polished.
So we take out the flask. This is a vacuum casting. There's 2 types of casting. This is vacuum casting. We mix the silver a little bit better. We make sure the vacuum is sucking all the way to have a good casting. We keep the silver to like cool down a little bit for a couple seconds. Then we pour it like really one pour, like fast pour, Okay. For today, I'm gonna use the same flask to do 14 karat casting. That's not what I do all the time. We want to save some time, okay? We put the gold inside and we're gonna wait a couple of seconds.
Okay, so tell us what temperature, what degree is this melting at?
The gold usually starts melting on like when it reaches like 750, 800.
Okay.
It starts melting. But to have a complete melt, it has to be over like 900 degrees. And it depends from what you're casting. If it's like rings, you need different temperature. If it's like charms, you need different temperature. as well as like the oven's temperature has to be according when you're casting. Oh, this is the first tree. We release the air, you know, when it starts like the vacuum. Okay, this is some borax to make it taste flavor.
Nice.
So it's ready. So we prepared whatever we're gonna cast. By the way, the one I'm casting right now, it has stones on it. So here we go. We turn it a little bit and mix the gold so we make sure it's all mixed well. And we pour it in it. And here we go. We have a good cast. And we can pour another borax for better taste.
So tell us, what does the borax do that you put in there?
The borax, usually we use it during the melt. It makes the gold more liquidy. It helps the gold or any metal you're melting to resolve with each other, because as you know, whenever we're going to determine the carat, what carat we're going to make, we have to mix certain amount of alloy. For example, like 14 carat, it's 585. So the rest it has to be like alloy, you know, this kind of calculations that we have. So the borax makes it like easier to mix. When I put like borax, I learned it from my father-in-law. He used to do this. So I'm continuing this thing. He says, whenever there's a bubble inside, let's say it sucks the dirt outside and makes it like more clean, like you're crossing the thing, you know. Superstition.
Some superstition, but I think that's a little bit of your family heritage and tradition.
Yeah, like
so
my father-in-law, he was in this business while he was like young, 13, 14 years old. He migrated to Armenia later. He continued to do that over there. Then he came here and he taught each of everyone, like his sons, daughters, you know. I used to be a diamond setter. I learned a lot from him, from manufacturing.
This oven feels really, really hot. What's the temperature inside this oven?
It says over there. Right now, the door was a little bit open. It's 1100.
1100 degrees. Wow. Yeah, I can feel the heat from here.
Yeah.
Wow. It's super.
It's an old one, but it's a very good one.
No, I'm sure.
I bought the new one. I have the new one, but I'm still using.
You
my
like
old
using
one.
the old?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It never disappoints me.
So these are some of the things, guys, that you guys don't see when you guys go buy jewelry, wherever you buy it, but especially here at St. Vincent. You don't see some of these things. The way it's manufactured, all the work that's being done behind the scenes by some of our tenants on the upper floors. That's why I told you guys, St. Vincent is a one-stop shop. You can do everything here. So if you want to design something downstairs, they can make it here, they can cast it, they can mold it, they produce it, they get it downstairs, goes on your finger. Takes some time, as you can see. It's not something simple, but with tenants like the way we have with Queenie and all the other tenants that we have on the upper floors that do these types of things, that's what allows us to be the #1 jewelry center in the United States. Now, we might be the second largest, we're definitely the #1. Come visit us, make sure that you need something, you come here because we have everything you need. So tell us, what is this machine that says rhodium on it?
Oh, this is a rhodium plating machine. It's a plating machine, actually. We rhodium plate, we gold plate, and different type of platings too. Yes. Rhodium plating is like something we use it on especially white gold to make it more shinier.
Okay.
And white gold usually shines good, but when we put the rhodium plating on it, it comes like snow white and very shiny and very like brings a very good color out of it.
So it's like a brilliant white color.
Brilliant white color, and it helps the gold to stay as shiny as possible and as long as possible.
Okay. So somebody, if they have a ring that looks like it's not as shiny, they can get it rhodium plated and it becomes almost new.
The white gold, of course.
Okay, so not only do they do casting and molding, but they do diamond cutting. And I've heard that the name of this place is named after you. Is this true?
It is.
Okay, so you are the Queenie.
Yes.
Very good. So why don't you explain to us exactly what you're going to do for us today?
I'm using diamond cut tool. The tool is made with metal. The cut place is a diamond. So what we do, we cut the jewelry and design it.
Okay.
So So I was the one, I started this 1977.
Wow.
So nobody knew about this. I was the one I brought it to downtown.
Wow.
And I love it. It's beautiful creation.
Okay. So let's see you do something.
Yes. I'm cutting, giving a design to a ring. It looks totally different with the cuts.
So when they say diamond cut, you're actually using a tool that has a diamond in it
Exactly.
to give the product a diamond cut shine.
Bravo.
Got it. So you were mentioning that there are different blades that you use that have
Yes.
different diamonds
See,
on them.
this is totally different blade I'm cutting.
Okay. And you change them as you need them
Exactly.
for whatever design you're trying to do.
That's it.
Got it.
Every piece needs different shape of a diamond.
So it looks like this piece that you're working on has a lot of detail.
Yes.
So you have to do this by hand
By-
as opposed to using a machine to do it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. And really, this is just a hand skill that is needed to do something like this.
Exactly. This one is not done.
Okay,
It's ready to be cut.
got it. So this is regular,
Regular.
and that's after the diamond cut.
Exactly.
Wow. Look at the difference. Look at that. So I want to thank you for showing us this information and how it works, because these are things that people are not going to see when they're downstairs buying jewelry. But this is actually how pieces like this are polished and shined to make them look good. So I appreciate you showing us this trick that you're doing, and the fact that you've been here for so many years and doing all this hard work. It's fantastic to hear.
Thank you very much.
So there's so many different steps when it comes time to make things and manufacture it and then do all the little steps so that it gets downstairs. I mean, it's incredible, right? How much stuff needs to happen before a product can actually be displayed at one of the jewelers downstairs.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Unbelievable.
This is one of that craftsmanships that happens. See, like for example, like that cross, it's contains like 4 pieces. This is a laser welding machine. The polishers inside, they prepare the pieces for him, and he starts welding them together. He's putting the top part on it, and it becomes like this. And the 4th piece that he puts is the hook from the top, and then goes to inside to the final polish. It can be welded in silver, and it can be welded in platinum and gold and everything. But every single metal, it has its certain like temperature and certain way of like welding. Every other single part of this business, this is again a single craftsmanship that helps a piece to come like a real jewelry that people wear it and enjoy it and have fun with it.
So tell us, where are we now? What is all this here? What's going on here?
This is too crowded, like you see, it's my desk.
This is your desk?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's so many kind of operations happens on this desk, starting like designing. Of course, this is my diamond trays.
And what is this? This is a bunch of rings?
This is a bunch of rings, yes. It's for the Mexican market, 15 años. As you see, like different kind of rings everywhere. Silver, gold.
So how do you know where everything is? I mean, if I came here and I looked at all this, I'd be so confused. But obviously, you know where everything is. So how do you figure all this stuff out?
Believe it or not, my memory that I have, I remember every single piece where it is. Sometimes I'm outside, not in my office. They call me, like the other day, my girl called me. She asked me about the emerald parcel that I bought from the customer. So I told her exactly where it is.
Oh, on your desk. You said
On
go
my
here
desk.
and it's on
Go
here.
here,
Wow.
sit down on this. It's on your right hand, right, Christine?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very crowded desk. Like you see, there's gold, silver, diamond, CZ, gemstone, you name it, opals. So many operation happens here, enamel pieces, which is going to diamond cut, and these tiny flowers that my wife diamonds cut them. It's a good seller also.
So if I come back here at 5 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock when you leave, is this desk going to be clear or is it going to be just like this?
When you get me in my like leaving time before like 15 minutes, it's gonna be clean.
It's going to be clean.
Yes,
And,
like-
then it goes
like-
back to this later
Like
on.
clean in a way that, let's say I'm gonna put this in its place, you know what I'm saying? And let's say I'm gonna straighten this, I'm gonna wash my table, you know.
Okay. So it's like organized confusion.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to thank you guys. You guys opened up your business to us for us to be able to see what a family business is like. We appreciate it. This is the kind of thing that we're talking about in our videos. And it's really important to know that this is a family atmosphere. You have 2 generations of families here that are running this business. Hopefully a third one because somebody's getting married next week. Want to congratulate her. Again, we want to thank you for showing us everything. I think the people that are watching this video are going to learn a lot about how jewelry is made. It's not just as simple as going and buying it. There's a way it gets created, and it's people like yourselves that help this industry move forward. So we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Will you continue rolling? Don't stop. I want to show you the first generation. Okay, it's here. This is the first generation. That's her dad. He used to make crosses, which has the stories in the back of the crosses. Some of our famous presidents, they do have their crosses in their offices, like Reagan in the White House, Clinton and Bush. He used to give them donations. And a lot of churches in America and all over, they have his crosses made.
Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so we can give away that Cuban bracelet. Remember we talked about maybe we're gonna get to 10,000 first, or is my son's car gonna be done first? Let's call Alex and see what the story is with Greg's car. Let's see if he picks up. Oh, it's ringing. Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Where's my car?
Your car's up, bro.
What are you talking about? You're the man, you're the flamer.
Yeah, I'm the flamer here, right? I'm working on it. I just need to figure out how to get rid of it. It's throwing overpressure faults.
All right, well I'm glad I got you on the phone. YouTube is watching.
Who's watching?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube is watching?
Yeah,
I'm not cussing.
Yeah, well, they're keeping track of what's going on with you. There's a bet going on. If we're gonna get to 10,000 first, or Greg's car is gonna be done first. You're losing, brother.
I'll get Greg's car done next week. He'll be out of here.
All right, you promise?
Yes, I promise.
All right, yeah.
I'm leaving to Arizona tomorrow.
Oh, the new shop is opening, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta go there and
Yeah.
get Greg's car done. But I don't know what the hell they put in here, but I gotta fix it because it's throwing overpressure codes.
All right, so you're promising Greg's car will be done next week when you get back from Arizona?
Yes, as long as it doesn't need any hardware. But when it comes down to software, yes, it'll be done next week.
All right, well, you let me know.
All right.
Okay, bye.